Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light, only with best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to any new subscribers, okay? Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys. So, this is an Archangel Micheal message, okay? So, I was just chilling, minding my business, and I heard, what? Hell no. You know how many times I did that spell and people died the same day? I'm not doing this shit no more, okay? So, somebody's not happy because they shit is not working on you, okay? The divine feminine or masculine. Okay, it could be a man. This don't even go in this deck, okay? It could be some unhappy male practitioner, okay? Just put this over here. When I was in the shower, I heard the buck stops here, okay? Somebody could drive a Prius or a Dodge Charger, okay? I wrote that with question marks, okay? You could, or someone else could. Or you could be like, I don't know, noticing a whole bunch of Priuses while you're like out in traffic. Like, there's always a fucking Prius in front of you. Anyway, I also heard the practitioners questioning their whole magic career, okay? You could be very highly empathic, okay? Like, I'm talking feeling other people's pains, okay? Like feeling other people's emotions, like all of a sudden you're irritated when you get around people or whatever because you really pick up on other people's like energies very easily, okay? So make sure that you keep your energy clean and like try to keep your mind focused on something, okay? Because somebody's trying to play games with you, but it's just really not working, okay? We got black tourmaline right here, which says protect your light, okay? So deepen your perspective on life, on you, on what you offer, on what makes you so amazing that people will want to do anything to you, and then just accept it and just kind of like move on from it because it really doesn't work on you. It has no effect, you know. So we got the sun right here at the bottom of the deck, by the way. And we got the Eight of Pentacles. You've been working real hard, okay, to just live this nice, happy, carefree type of life. And I feel like, I don't know, when people mess with you or when they try to, like, irritate you or just bother you or play games with you, like, it's almost like they're just immediately exposed. It's like, you know off top what they're on. You might even, like, question yourself, like, am I tripping? You know, like, am I just mad today or whatever? Like, am I just trying to like get on this person because it's something else I'm going through? But no, it's not. It's just that you feel their energy and you know what the fuck they mean when they say that shit. Okay. Yeah, we got the King of Stakes, okay? Or the King of Wands, because you are a leader, but also Xander on there, he's like a bit of a goofball, okay? You could be someone who doesn't take yourself too seriously, and that, I mean that in like the best way, you know? Like, you could laugh at yourself if you make mistakes or if you trip, or, you know, like, I feel like you're very accepting of life, and this is why, like, anybody's negative intentions or anything negative that they send at you, it doesn't hurt you because your aura is strong, because you appreciate life and earth and God and everything that comes with life. And that's kind of rare, okay? Believe it or not. It's picking up, it's increasing, but it's still rare, okay? We got the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords right here, though. Because this is the fact. You work as a team with the divine, even if you feel like, you know, you don't do anything. Like, you do a lot, okay? Just the light that you bring to people's lives with them having you around is enough, period, okay? So, like, anybody trying to, like, drain you or attack you, I'm hearing, like, I want to suck your blood, okay? Anybody that wants to do anything, it's just important not to take it too seriously and to like cherish the time that you have to yourself, because you're being gifted a lot of beautiful things at this time and you're standing in your strength, and that's why it's a stupid choice with the Two of Stakes to try to come for your Ten of Cups or your Ten of Pentacles or anything that the divine gives you. Like, it's stupid. And whoever this masculine energy is, like, I don't know. They want you to be like in anxiety. They want you to be like worried about something, but it's all backfiring, and that's why they're not happy. Like, but it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel both energies. Like this man that I was talking about, could be a black man, okay? Could be somebody that dresses kind of fancy, but they don't necessarily have to. This person also has like a man bag that could be significant. They could wear a lot of rings or wear like a big metal bracelet or like a watch. You know what I'm saying? It's giving silver, but could be gold, okay? Or this person could wear like a lot of belts, or they could spend a lot of time with their shirt off, or they could have like a highly significant necklace that they wear. They could be someone who's religious or at least fake religious, but I mean, I said the practitioner, okay? So I feel like it's not like this is not somebody like hiring a practitioner. This is like somebody you know being a practitioner in the dark, okay? So, but they suck, okay? I heard baby witch. They're like a baby witch, or, well, they're a man, so I guess technically they would be a baby warlock, but with the chariot, it's like, who gives a fuck, okay? Like, they're working for the wrong master, and so it's like, it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't have any effect over this beautiful, loving energy that you're in with the Knight of Stakes. I feel like, I don't know, like maybe your faith could be growing, or maybe you could be seeing things moving faster for yourself, even if it there seems like nothing is happening at this time, okay? What's going on the outside of them? We got testing limits, okay? So this is what I'm saying. Like a lot of people, they do magic, right? And then they have to do other things too. Like they have to find some way to get you into that irritated state if you don't already have that like in you, you know, and that's why healing is so important, right? Because if you heal all of your wounds and things like that, and you just deal with things as they come along, and you don't have all of that pent up, and your heart is not heavy with those things, it's hard to test your limits or to take you outside of who you are, because you don't have all of that like pent up aggression and anger and fear that people normally have and carry around with them, right? So they people are looking at you like you're much more complex than you seem, okay? It says it's complicated, and look at her like putting all these pictures on the wall, or like it's like there's writings on the walls and things like that, you know. So first of all, I feel like when this kind of energy does come at you, it's very obvious to you, but also I feel like somebody is like playing detective. Like this makes me think of those detective boards on the movies, you know, with the strings where they're trying to see how like everything is connected. Like somebody thinks there's some sort of mastermind, but it's like your limits are not to be tested. And like when it comes to a fight, or it comes to a problem, or it comes to somebody's negative intentions, they deal with Archangel Micheal. They don't deal with you. So we got gossip spread, okay? So people's talking. Some unexpected revelations could be about to come out, okay? You could be about to find some like you could be about to find out some news that changes your perspective, maybe on yourself or maybe on other people, but also this change in perspective gives me the outside energy too, because I feel like people are really starting to like look at you differently, and it's like at the end of the day, you don't match up with the gossip that everybody hears about you, right? You give this same energy, this same beautiful authentic energy, and it's like it's up for grabs, okay? Either you want it or you just don't want it, and I think you're kind of happy either way. You don't let people influence you in a bad way, and I think that somebody thought they was going to be able to do that, okay? But they can't. Somebody might spill the beans about this, or somebody could be spilling the beans about something else that this practitioner gets into, okay? I see joint evolution, okay? So that's more of that teamwork with spirit is what that gives me, okay? But yeah, somebody's not happy because they can't test you. And also I'm hearing I ain't a killer, but don't push me. You know, it's like people might even get the balls big enough to like try you in the wrong way, and they always end up feeling checked when you get done talking, even if you didn't raise your voice, because you said what the fuck you meant, and you meant what you said, and it made way too much sense for anybody to continue to argue with you. Okay, so like, don't worry about anything. We got drinking or a toxic lifestyle. This practitioner could be into that. Okay. Yeah, we got seduced, separation, reflecting, and soul searching. I don't know. Oh no, it doesn't say seduced. It says secluded. I don't know where I got seduced from. We got sweet talks in reverse though. So that could have been where the seduced energy is coming from, you know? Maybe somebody talking very sweet or acting very cool or acting very supportive. But then it's like when you need them the most, then that's when you're secluded, right? When you need everybody around. I don't know. It's almost this energy of like, yeah, look, love, hate. It's like when spirit pushes you into this time where you're alone and you need to think and you need to do some reflecting. Like, they also make anyone who's been like treating you negatively or treating you in a bad way reflect too, right? Because the situation that you're reflecting on or healing from involves them. So they have no choice. Like, people be like thinking about you and like, I don't know, thinking about you in a way where they like regret the way that they treat you, but still they're trying to do this that they know doesn't work on you. So it's like that's why the love hate, because it's like both energies. Like this could be like a close friend or a family member. Okay, what else? We got bad news, okay? So whoever they are, they getting some bad news at this time that the shit ain't working. That's why I said, what? Hell no. The bad news is that you still okay. That you alright. You's cool. Like, I don't feel like you're really worried about anything. You don't have anything to worry about. You could be just chilling or just like having a little bit more fun. We got married. You could be like focused on your relationship or just on living your life or just your regular relationships that you have with other people, focused on your commitments that you've made to yourself and in your life, you know? Yeah. And just focused on making these beautiful wishes come true, okay? Look, really living in the moment. And somebody that's like spiritually distorted is trying to bring chaos because they're being forced into some sort of ego death and they're feeling like they're on a downward spiral, but they're also getting some sort of like spiritual awakening from this. So it's like, but they don't want to give into that. It's like somebody kind of refuses to mature. What's drinking and secluded? We got sex addiction. Okay, somebody could be like a little sexually immoral. What's a secluded and sweet talk in reverse? We got moving on, letting go, loving you. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. Like, your focus is self-love at this time. Not that you don't care about nobody else, or like you don't care about the family, or you don't care about the friend group. But it's like, if I just keep only caring about everything that you guys have going on, then I'll never get to this place of calmer water with the Six of Swords where I need to be. Like, in order to exchange energy with y'all with the Two of Cups, I need to take time to sit down, to reflect, and to have my time to myself so that I can be centered in the way that I always am, so I can carry that energy that y'all fucking love so much, right? And so I think you're just being very clear about that and clear about that boundary, and it's like got somebody flaring up trying to do magic and do some extra shit because like they can't walk in that energy. That's like really what it is at the end of the day. Like, they love you but they hate you because you seem to hold this cool, calm energy that they know they should have, but they don't really know how to like go inside of them and like get it. And so Archangel Michael whooping somebody ass, okay? Somebody could be drinking to cope, okay? Feeling like a bit of a jackass because you've seen their true colors and there's like no way they could go back from this, like who they are. And so like whatever role they're supposed to play in their life, I mean, whatever role they're supposed to play in your life, they already like removed their mask and revealed their true colors. So it's like they can't really get in like that. Like it says, pop the question and thug and shady under that. Okay, and it says bad credit, debt, unemployed. It's somebody, could be somebody who's kind of like irresponsible with their money, with their finances. You know, willing to do like illegal shit, and they gonna leave you hanging every time. Okay, leave you heartbroken. So I feel like you kind of keep yourself separated from them. But with the pop the question, I feel like, I don't know, it's like they got questions for you, or they want to like interview you, or like, I don't know, almost this energy of like come in your face and try to act like they're so interested, but they like on some shady shit. Like they just want to try to like read your energy and like figure out where you're at with it and how they can come at you, or what space they could kind of like wiggle into. Like they all do it, okay? They all do it. Everybody who's on that low vibrational shit, they all do it. They all beat around the bush instead of just saying how they feel, or just asking what it is that they want to know, because they think they're doing something sneaky. But like Archangel Micheal ain't finna see you sneaking. Like, it's like standing in a crowd of people and trying to like sneak away with nobody seeing you. Like we all can fucking see your stupid ass right there doing stupid stuff. What's drink, secluded, and sex addiction? We got the Knight of Stars, okay? Or the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. I just feel like somebody sees your future as like a sweet thing. Like they feel like, you know, I don't know, maybe you got the gift of gab, even if you don't say much. Like you don't have to say much. Like this is the vibe, okay? Like they know what's coming in for you with the Three of Wands right here, and they, like I said, they want to exchange energy with you, but they can't because y'all are not on the same vibe. Like I just don't feel like this person, even if their family is a part of your soul family, like you might be expecting somebody to change, but they're not finna change, okay? They're a practitioner in the dark. They want you to be upset, okay? And to be thinking about them and worried about what you said to them. And if you was mean or if you was nice or whatever, fuck that shit. Focus on what's important, on the things that you can do something about. Like it's really not your job to change other people. I mean, you can put the effort in to them if you want, but you're not allowed to like fix them completely. Like there's only so much you can do. What's love, hate, bad news, and jackass? We got the Three of Swords. And this person, like, that's what I'm saying. They feel heartbroken like a jackass because they know that they fucked up. And so now they want to just, and then it's like now, it's like now that this fucking spell is not working, it's like nothing they could do. Like all they could do is just sit in this energy, and that's their karma. What's bad news, true colors, and married? We got the Knight of Moons, okay? So this is what I'm saying. They can't offer you love, okay? They can't bring you this cup of fake love after you seeing their true colors or seeing who they are. That's like the worst news to them, because they could have been sucking your energy like a motherfucker. What's the Knight of Stars and the Three of Wands? We got the Tower, okay? I'm hearing ashes, ashes, they all fall down, okay? It's the Three of Wands, we got the Ten of Swords. For trying to stab you in the back, they all fall down. That's fucked up. It's the Two of Moons and the Three of Swords. Okay, judgment though. It's judgment, period. Archangel Michael rides for you forever, okay? And so, it's like, these people was just hurting themselves at the end of the day with the Eight of Swords. Like they're in some sort of entrapment, okay? And you didn't have to do shit to put them there, okay? We got the Five of Moons, okay? See how they missed, like they just slipped through the fingers, okay? It's like a missed opportunity with you, but you're still gonna get this justice. And because of the way that you stand your ground, you know, like I say, you deal with shit if you have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really got to take it there, I feel like you will take it there with a bitch. But for the most part, I feel like You're very peaceful. You don't just go around like fucking with people, okay? And so that's where you need to stay. That's why Archangel Michael protects you so much. Like, people are going to test you, is what I'm hearing, okay? They're going to test you. They're going to try you. They're going to try your limits or whatever. But they're never going to get you, okay? So 727 says, very positive news is coming to you in the near future. Remain infinitely hopeful and grateful. What's the Three of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Moons? It says 222, okay? Angel number 222. Faith and harmony in the new era in your life. The portal to fresh beginnings, okay? So like I always tell you guys, like whenever people attack you magically, they kind of send you like a boost in your higher energies, right? It's like your reward for getting attacked. That works immediately, right? If they want you to look ugly, you be looking good. If they want you to if they want you to never find a job, you be finding jobs left and right. You be having your pick of them, okay? Like whatever they don't want for you, that's exactly what it is that you get, and it's like designed that way, okay? So just enjoy the shit. Like don't that's why I'm always still smiling. You think people don't like try to attack me or try to like, I don't know, talk shit to me or be weird with me, okay? We got 000 right here. 4 zeros, okay? It represents a direct link with God, a new phase in life. And in that phase, we don't have time to be trying to do this heavy lifting and pass out judgment to somebody when that ain't even our job, okay? Your only job is to continue doing what it is that you've been doing that's positive, okay? And to focus more on your creative energies. It says 828, practice fair treatment. This will gain you more respect with people and influence them to work on a higher vibe, okay? Like that's one of your jobs that you really do for God. And so as long as you're focused on doing that and you're keeping this direct link that you have very naturally super strong, there's nothing or nobody that can attack you or take you out in any way. What's the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Moons? And I feel like this is like the conclusion that people are starting to come to, even if it's not something that a conclusion they're coming to consciously. Like that's what they feel in your energy, okay? You know, some people got entity attachments. That entity attachment know that shit that you got, so they better not touch you. We've got 600, okay? Because touch not my anointed. It says a well-balanced family and love life is the secret of success in daily life, you know? And it's like, you kind of got to look at strangers the same way that you look at your family. And in some cases, look at your family and assess them the same way you would look at a stranger so that you can see them clearly. Like, know exactly how to keep the energy balanced and don't let yourself get to a place where you're explosive, because you don't have to be. Like, Archangel Michael is fighting for you, like I said. They're hurting themselves, trying to hurt you. What's 727 and 222? We got 515. It says, release the past and allow changes. Listen to your heart and follow the divine plan. That feels like confirmation. What's 222 and 828? 2020, okay? That's how you keep the clarity, baby. Just like I said, don't delay any positive changes for yourself by thinking negatively about other people. Just continue to pray about the things that you don't understand. Pray for that protection. Keep your energy clear, and like I said, stay focused on the positive. It says powerful inner beast within, okay? You are a fucking beast. You are like this God-made boss that's just waiting to be just like cracked open, you know? So take the chances and take the steps to do the things that you want to do, and don't feel like you have to worry about like whoever this practitioner is, okay? Because the buck stops here. That's what I said at the beginning, okay? The buck stops here. It all stops and starts with you, okay? And every choice that you make throughout the day. It was 828 and 600. We got 900. It says a chance for growth, awakening, enlightenment. It says it'll be easy and your greatest happiness to see your dreams made real. Come on. And Archangel Michael is definitely helping you with that. It says you'll be presented with a wealth of opportunities to match your positive intentions and your soul desires. So, like, let's find out. What was this? What was this magic this supposed to do? Like, we got comparison, okay? So maybe they want you to feel like you're not good enough, to compare yourselves to other people so you can feel left behind, or, like you're not going to have more and better things in your life, okay? We got excuses. Maybe they want to make you lazy, or someone who's unreliable, or who's just looked at as unreliable by making certain things go wrong for you in life, or making it harder for you, or not helping you when you need help, and they are the people that should help you. It says you have so many reasons that it never works. Find out the reasons that it can work. And so it's like, that's the problem with you always finding out why it can't work. You always trying to find a newer, more positive outlook on shit and finding solutions, and it makes it really hard to disrupt that kind of freedom. Okay, we got retreating. Like, this is what they want from you. Like, to take away your confidence in some sort of way. It says your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. But you're always willing to get out and try again. Like, you might retreat, but I think, like I said before, you go into your hermit mode and you take your time, you heal, you recover, you regroup. And this is something that's very important to you and to your energy, and you just going on like you need that shit to like really think clearly. And so nobody can take that from you, because you're kind of naturally just built like that. And your body and your mind and all of you is going to go into that mode very naturally. What's comparison and excuses? We got not my type, okay? So I think you're realizing like what people in your life are like your type and what people are not your type. I think they want you to like attract people who are going to, because I did show you the bad influence earlier, like they want you to attract people that are just only going to be a bad influence and never bring anything good to you. And I think you're just really open to different types of people and the way that they express themselves. And so how was they ever going to get you in that kind of trap? They can't. You know what's good for you. And you know that like even people that seem shady, or they seem negative, or they seem lower vibrational, that you could always be surprised by something that they say or something that they have to express. Like, you don't really judge other people. And so there's kind of no such thing as people that aren't your type, because you could be dropped in any kind of room or any kind of group and you'll thrive in that group just because you're solid in who you are. So that's why that didn't work. What else? We got settling, okay? You refuse to settle for less. And you would never like be in a relationship or be around people that you don't feel safe around or you don't feel comfortable with. And that's a problem for like this person. Like, they want you to settle for less in life. Yeah, just because they got all this pent up anger and they feel like their life is too hard and they can't start over, and they might even be someone who's like, oh, you ain't gonna be attracted forever, like trying to put that old shit on you. Like, you ain't gonna always look like this, or you ain't gonna always have it like this or that. But it's like, yes, the fuck I am, because everything I got and everything I got it like, God got it like that and gave it to me. And who gonna take that shit? And the answer is nobody. As long as you protect your energy and just don't stoop to people's level. Like, don't be doing it, okay? Don't stoop. They don't fucking want to. And they know what's up. And 9 times out of 10, like, when people be yelling or talking a whole bunch of shit, they already like they know. It's like this person got some sort of like negative intentions. I don't like that fucking energy, okay? But we got Aragonite with Find Your Center, okay? So it says anyone feeling out of alignment or in need of a major reset, okay? You might feel like you're out of alignment because, like I said, you're highly empathic. You pick up other people's energies and other people's things, okay? So, like, you're someone who needs to, like, ground yourself a lot, to put your feet in the grass and just, like, close your eyes, okay? Even imagine roots growing out of your feet because you're a fucking tree, okay? You're connected to the earth in the same way, and you're able to utilize that energy to transmute any negative or lower vibrational energy that you may pick up as a natural empath, okay? Like there's plenty of things that you could do. It says where to put it on the meditation cushion. It says when to use it, when it's time to retreat to your shell or step out of it. If you want to be square with the outside world, first you've got to get square with your inside world. Call on Aragonite to help set a healthy, sustainable balance, okay? So I feel like Archangel Michael wants you to just, it's kind of this energy of like, I got it, don't trip, you know? Like, let me just tell you what's going on, whose ass I'm whooping right now. But I want you to keep focused on your spiritual work and what it is that you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even necessarily have to be spiritual work. Just anything that you're focused on that makes you happy or lights you up. It's exactly what you should be doing in that moment. This is a Muscovite. It says, who needs it? The pragmatic, empirical, and reasonable. Anyone who has ever asked themselves, how did I not see that coming? Okay. It says where to put it against your forehead while peering into the future. It says when to use it. When I want to believe is your MO. When you feel like you've been missing the signs. When you have a problem logic won't solve. When you've blown the lid off with too much meditation, microdosing, or moldavite, and need to get a grip, develop your foresight, you know? Like, have a higher perspective when it comes to your life and when it comes to the people that you deal with, okay? And have a higher perspective on your protection and what kind of shit spirit really do protect you from. Because spiritual warfare is a very real thing, and I don't really feel like I have to tell, you know, my soul family that, right? Y'all know that spiritual warfare is not a game. It happens every day, and people will try you, and you never really know like what kind of trauma or entity attachments or behaviors or issues that people may have. So you just got to kind of deal with everybody the way that you deal with them. There's a reason why you lead with your heart, right? And not with just like judging somebody off top, because you understand where a misjudgment can lead. And you're just not willing to take it there before you get to know a person or before you try to see some sort of light in them. But also he's saying like, but don't doubt yourself or try to like, you know, talk shit to yourself just because you want to cut somebody that, you know, society says you shouldn't be cutting off. Like, you can fucking cut whoever you want to cut off if they don't appreciate or value you, or if they try to do magic on you in the background, and you can feel that fucking bullshit. It's like, I don't know why people think like just because you spiritual or just because you believe in God that you supposed to just like hang around and just give people fucking chance after chance after chance to destroy your life. That's stupid. And when you are allowing people to hurt you in that way, nothing really flourishes in your life. And that's why it's okay to just cut certain people off when God give you that nudge or that feeling that that person doesn't have your best interest at heart. It doesn't make you or them a villain. It just means that y'all are in different places on different timelines, and y'all energy just doesn't mesh, or y'all already got what y'all needed to get from each other. So it says increase your firepower with topaz, okay? So it says, who needs it? Anyone burning A, the midnight oil, B, the candle at both ends, C, bridges, or D, all of the above. Where to put it, wherever the action needs to happen. When to use it, when you're aiming in the right direction but keep misfiring. Passion is totally indispensable, but if you're not careful with it, it might burn you up. Call on topaz to transform wild obsessions into laser-like focus and burning desires into getting things done, you know. So I feel like maybe you need to take more practical steps when it comes to your dreams at this time, okay? Like, that feels like a real big piece of the advice with this. And just like, don't be afraid to take action, but also make sure that you get your rest and you're not letting like your passions or all this fiery energy sort of like drive you crazy or make you run too much, you know. So, what is the final thought on this? We got glamour, intrigue, and drama with Marie Masquerade, okay? So you could have been like at a whole masquerade ball And you didn't even know, okay? It says Marie is very much like the famed Queen of France, Marie Antoinette. She is stylish and delightful, always finding new and fantastically creative ways to amuse herself. Whenever she is there, wherever she is, there is decadence and style, truly glamorous moments and lavish entertainments. But even she knows she's simply amusing herself and that there is a hole in the center of her being where she wishes she were loved for who she truly is and could rely only on her talent and style to express herself and not be judged for this. To be her friend is no problem at all as long as you remain truly yourself. Only being with her has somehow made you wish to be more like her, okay? And this is hilarious confirmation on this whole thing. What I was saying, like, I don't know, when people are around you, you're constantly operating out of your true colors and you just make people want to be more like you. That's what I said. Like, this person has a love-hate thing for you because they want to be like you to the point where they're willing to do some kind of magic or whatever little ridiculous thing that they're trying to do to try to like take you out, or to try to get that energy that you carry in some sort of way. Because in this picture, like I said, she ain't wearing no mask, okay? Even though she Marie Masquerade, she don't got the mask on. The mask is over here. And also, I feel like you know how to like switch it up because she could put the mask on whenever she feels it necessary, right? It says, look beneath the mask and the beauty and the exquisite stylings and see into her heart. Be her friend and be her companion, but never forget who you are and what is important to you. It says someone is about to invite you to be involved in something very intriguing, and this person will ask you in ways that are ever so charming. That's sweet talk in reverse, okay? So the temptation will be ever so strong because this person is beautiful and talented and powerful and you are flattered. But the truth is you run the risk of paying a very high price for this brush with fame or glory. Be sure that the politics and the intrigues are one you truly wish for in your life, because there's often a sacrifice that must be made and many consequences are currently hidden from you. It is tempting, no doubt, but it may not be within your best interest to pursue this strange, slightly tainted offer that will be made, okay? So just be careful, like, who you're accepting invitations from and who you're, like, agreeing to, like, be around. Because, like, I don't know. It says there is gossip and intrigue around a person you admire and wish to be like in some way. This person has need of a true friend and not the need of an admirer, And, like this person, like there's sort of like a separation there. Like, I don't know if it's their title in your life or if they just really don't know how to like be a friend or whatever, but it's like there's some sort of like separation there where they have more admiration for you than they do necessarily like love for you, and it's causing like some sort of weird jealous type of energy. What else? It says, do not keep false friends, fair weather friends. Be true to your own vision as opposed to what is currently fashionable and considered desirable. Creating rather than following, okay? So, trust yourself and stick to your gut right now, because, I don't know, it's like real sneaky underlying, like this don't feel like energy that you just, it's like you feel it on them but you don't really know what, or maybe you just didn't know what it was, or like you really couldn't like put your finger on it, but it's that kind of energy, like where like this would be somebody who like, I don't know, like they seem one way but they're not that way, they're like scandalous or something. Anyway, like I said, you're being protected from this, so don't worry. Archangel Micheal is going to whoop this person's ass. And I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you get out of this, and I will see you later. Bye.